Hi folks, Tim here from High-End Cheap Tech. This is kind of going to be a dual purpose video. I started off to just tell you I was going to recommend one certain laptop slash notebook. I would prefer we call them notebooks. Nobody puts the damn things in our lap anymore. No one's ever done it, by the way. They always sit on a desk. Unless you're in an airport waiting for an airplane. So, I was going to recommend and I am still recommending it, the Chuwi LapBook SE. But then I ran into this other subject based on, I was doing the whole recommendation based on Chris's review from techtablets.com, because he is a reviewer I totally 100% trust. And I thought, well, I've already posted a post on my website about it with his video link there over at tabletserver.com that you can find by going to tabletserver.com, which is always linked in the description below, as will every video and the product I'm going to mention. Description below. Look down there, right down there. Alright, but I wanted to, just get at least one more input from somebody. So I went over to Lon TV, because he was the only other reviewer doing a review in English that I could understand, and he did a review. And that's when it hit me, the difference between reviewers I trust and reviewers I watch. Lon, over at Lon TV, will never make the list of reviewers I trust, mostly because he's not willing to go out on a limb and say this is a fantastic notebook or laptop or whatever, or phone or whatever, especially if it's a budget product. He doesn't have the balls to just come right out and go, yeah, it's going to work, it'll get the job done. So the bottom line is the LapBook SE is a fantastic little device, 13.3 inches. Let's get right to the intro, and then I'll kind of go through my thought processes, and I will provide the links at the end of the video to both of their reviews so you can see where I'm coming from on this. And once you watch Chris's review, you're going to agree with me. This little notebook with a 13.3 inch 1080 display seems well worth the money. It'll get the job done. It's high-end, cheap tech. Let's go and do that review, or look at those reviews right now. No more waiting. Hi again, Tim back. So as I said at the beginning of this video, it kind of started out looking for one thing. So we're going to start with that part, and then kind of turned into what the subject title became, which is why some folks make the list and why others don't. That includes laptops and notebooks, but in this case we're talking about tech reviewers. But first things first, you can still find the Chuwi LapBook SE 13.3 inch laptop slash notebook. I prefer the term notebook, which I'll have mentioned numerous times in the intro. for $279 on GearBest. As always, all the links I mention in every web page I'm showing you will be in the links below. So, all that being said, let's get on to the reviewers and why some make my list and some don't. Now here's Chris's review from over at Tech Tablets. He's one of the reviewers I trust, one of the top-notch reviewers out there. He is so incredibly thorough and nitpicky, it's ridiculous, and it's good. You want thorough, you want nitpicky. Sure, some of the cons won't bother you, but you still want somebody to point them out because maybe they would. So, his title, Fantastic Laptop for the Price. And he's also gone into 21 minutes. He'll go through gaming and thermals and you name it. And he's got other reviews he'll link you to that will tell you all about a thermal mod, the initial unboxing, all that stuff. Now the other guy, he's okay. I mean, he does a good job, but his is kind of like fanless 13.3 inch IPS 1080p laptop with an N4100 processor. Nowhere in Lon TV's review does he go through all the specs. You know, the display, the read-write speeds on the eMMC, the SSD that it comes with. Is it an M2, 2242, or the longer version, which is faster generally? Didn't cover that. Not at all. No details. And a lot of, well, it's a cheap laptop from China. Well, they're all from China, dude. I don't care if you're comparing it to the HP Stream. They ain't building them in America, folks. So, he tends to not be willing to say, hey, step out on the edge. I do it all the time. I tell you, go buy this. If I say go buy something, it means I think it'll be pretty good. I can't guarantee that it'll work when you get it. There's the guy at the post office in China. There's the guy in the shipping department. There's the guy on the ship when they send it over the airplane. There's the guy at FedEx. There's the post office. You don't know if this thing will get here and be damaged because of being, basically thrown around like a soccer ball, or will it be handled with kid gloves? We don't know that. That's life. You can walk into a car dealer and buy a Rolls Royce if you're a multi-bazillionaire and still get a bad one. So have some balls. Recommend it if you like it. He doesn't go into nearly enough detail in 11 minutes and 31 seconds to cover everything. I didn't see a detailed thermal review. He mentioned gaming, and that was good. I like that. I like the fact he does okay reviews. He's just never going to get on my list of reviewers I trust. So then let's go over to the second item on the list, which is why I posted this. I am personally, based on totally on Chris's review, I'm good with his. I'm going to recommend this thing. 13.3 inch, 1920 1080 Gemini like 4 gig DDR4. Yeah, I liked last year's LapBook Air with its 8 gig, but it was DDR3. USB-C and full-size USB-C or USB ports. Backlit keyboard, excellent battery life. It's a good thing. Oh, and it also has a micro SD expansion slot. You can move all your files over that SSD. Use that little 32 gig eMMC that they store Windows on initially. You can wipe that then and use that for storing all your photos or your work, something you're working on right now. Like let's say you do videos with it. You can put your files in there. It's perfectly adequate for that, for your processor to pull it. It does have a dual stage backlit keyboard. And that is the gist of this post. This post will be linked, and of course there'll be another post on Tablet Server linking the video, but this ought to be adequate for now. And I think for the price, with Christmas coming up, and knowing how long it takes to get one of these delivered now or within the next 2 weeks, and go, and I'm not saying take my word for it, go out there and look around, see if anyone else has a review. These are the only 2 thorough reviews I found. But I trust Chris totally, and so therefore we're going that route. I'm going to recommend this right here, right now, and say, you need something thin and light that you can drive to work every day. Like I use a 12-inch HI12 plus a Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse. It'd be nice to just put one thing in the bag. Of course, I'd still be using the mouse. I don't do trackpads. But this one has a good keypad. Now, keyboard. It has an excellent trackpad. There's really nothing wrong with this little notebook. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll link both of those videos up in the corners at the end of this video. You can just hit pause, click and watch one in a new window, and then click and watch the other, and see a comparison of why one guy is on my list of reviewers I trust and why the other one, he just ain't there, and he never will be, based on his current approach to editing and talking about products, intending to still point towards the big brand names. That's all I got for tonight. If you like this, please hit like, and please subscribe, and please share this on Facebook, Instagram, Snapdragon, or whatever they're all called. Just share it. All right. Good night, folks.